Hey, thanks for checking out Nuts and Bolts with Tone. Today we're going to talk about this blue bag. Alright, so we're going to talk about this bag and its contents. Alright, so this is just a blue bag. It's going to go in the trash, or in the recycling. It's plastic. So, but what's in this bag is actually really cool. So, we work on a lot of different vehicles, a lot of manufacturers, a lot of different shapes, sizes, bolts, long, short, studs, wire looms. All these newer cars, they have wire looms they have to hook on to certain spots in the valve cover and the oil pan, timing cover, all different applications. So I got this cool tool right here. Well, it's not a tool, it's an addition to my tools. So this tool or mat is by Boltster. All right, so it's a silicone mat. Looks like that. It's about a ½ inch thick. It's silicone rubber. It's heat resistant. It is chemical resistant, and it's warranted for a year. All right. So the cool thing about this mat is, so we've had these cars where we have the valve cover, and then here's the intake manifold, and we have short bolts and long bolts and studded bolts. All right. So that's a pain in the butt. Then we have water pumps. Okay. I just recently had a '69 Thunderbird with a water pump that just had all kinds of crazy bolts, long bolts, short bolts, fat bolts. A couple bolts that had a bracket that it went through, and so we have this, right? So we put the bolts in here and we set it down and we hope they don't fall out. They don't tip over. When your bolts are this long and some are this short, it's really awkward. You got valve covers. Here's your valve cover. Okay, I got a ton of these. I throw these away all the time. 3.0 sprinters, awful intake manifolds, awful bolt patterns for the intake manifolds. You have brackets. The bolts have to go through the brackets, and I had one. And if you don't get it just right, then when you put it together and you forget the bracket and you put the bolts in, then you go and you figure it out later, and then you figure out there's a component on top of it that, well, the bolt doesn't come out now because the component is blocking it from coming out. You have to take it back apart. Sometimes you have coolant, and then now it's going to leak. So with this guy right here, no more of that. We just take this one mat right here, and you can lay it all out. Put your valve cover, put your timing cover. You can draw a pattern. You can put your water pump. You could actually, the cool thing about this, because it's chemical resistant, you can actually put all of your bolts in it and then spray them all off with brake clean and get them nice and clean if you don't have a basket for the parts washer, which we don't have. So I have to do that with brake clean all the time. And so I will show you how this works with some bolts, but I'm very, very pleased to add this to my arsenal. All right, here we go. So I got these transmission bolts for the pan, right? You don't want to put them back in all dirty because then it doesn't even look like you did the job. So we got these all in here. This is just, there's no pattern, they're just in here. So we're gonna take this, and I don't have a basket for the parts washer. So I'm just gonna spray these off right into the, because it's got the holes in there, you could totally take a brush spray them off some more, wipe them off. Now we've got all of them. Most of them are pretty clean. Just gonna clean those out. So now I've got it all cleaned off. Now I've got all my bolts clean. So now I'm just gonna pop them all out of here. Also, you could flip it up if you needed to spray off the threads. Don't want to have oil on your threads. It's got a cool little spot. Hold it with your finger. So now, it's a little dirty. So now that I'm done, just gonna spray it off. Get a little rag. Wipe it all off. Good as new. Hang it up just like this so it dries. Boom, there we go. So convenient. I'm really looking forward to using this in the future. All right. So the other cool thing about this is because it's this silicone rubber, okay, this thing stretches. So I'm going to show you because you can't actually see this in a video unless I show you. So we can put little tiny 6mm bolts in here. They don't really fit that well. I think 7mm is what fits, but you know, but hey, look at that. It works. It's hanging out. All right. So now we get into some bigger bolts, 10mm. Just show that sucker right in there. There we've got the 10mm. You're doing big water pumps, you know. You got, okay, so you're doing something really big. You got some big bolts here. We're going to just shove this sucker all the way in here just to show you how rigid it is. So look at that. Look at the size of that thing, right? So we got the little bolts in there. They'll come right back out. Looks like new. And now we got this giant bolt in here. We're going to take that sucker out. Look at that. Can't even tell that I had this big old bolt in there. So anyways. Alright, so here we are talking about this Boltster here. Alright, so this thing goes from 7mm to 17mm. Alright, it's guaranteed, warranted for 1 year. So I'm pretty confident that if this thing was going to have a problem and it wasn't going to last, it would happen within a year. So we got this bolt here, 17mm bolt through here, and we're gonna pull this sucker out. Looks brand new, right? So cool thing about this is you put one of these through there, and you know, hey, we work on cars, right? So things fail, new stuff fails. We put new parts in from the dealer, and they don't work. All right, so you put this bolt in here in 6 months, 8 months, and it doesn't return to this size, then boom, you just let them know, and you get a brand new Boltster. But I'm pretty confident that I'm not going to have any issues with this, and I'm actually really excited for what they have coming in the future, which is actually pretty soon. I believe they have some new products coming any day now, so check them out. Boltster. So here is the Boltster. Okay. I will put a link in the video for this tool right here, and then you will also definitely be seeing this in my future videos, as I am really excited to use this in my arsenal. So thanks for checking out Nuts and Bolts with Tone. Today we talked about the Boltster and how much it's going to benefit me and how it can benefit you. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this, if you have one, if you used it, or how excited you are to throw away these cardboard cutouts and the styrofoam cutouts. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You'll get notified of whenever I upload new content, and check out my Instagram at Nuts and Bolts with Tone. All kinds of diesel and gas stuff there. I got lots of tools, just, you know, just funny stories, crazy stories, frustrating stories of the life of being a mechanic. See you next time.